I can see it up on screen. Okay. So apparently it's waiting for me to start, but I've started. I don't know. I just want to see it on my other screen first. There we go. Okay, so this week I've got a brand new song that you haven't heard it at all, and well, I pretty much made it that Thursday night when I did the stream. I started making it. I had the idea. I was like, okay, since we're basically done with this track here, let's make a new track. And I wanted to make. I'll give you the backstory first. So, like I said in one of my previous videos that I made recently, it was about sample recreation. Is I like to steal ideas. All right. Now they're just basic ideas, nothing copyrightable, but like in the right sense, it could make the whole song just stealing one small thing and building something else around it. You know what I mean? So I took this chord progression from a Wolfgang Gartner song, and then I also was inspired by this other song that one of my clients showed me, who wanted it to reference one of the beats we're making. He wanted it to be a party like this. And so I kind of like, well, maybe I should make my next song kind of like a party. So I wanted to do that, and I was like, who knows how to make the songs? I wanted to make more like complex electro, like Wolfgang Gartner. I wanted to make it like that song that I, stole the chord progression from. So I had to make a whole new melody and everything. So basically, we're here. All right, we are here, and I would like to play it for you in a second, but right now I am summing the bass to one track to see what the phase looks like of all the bass instruments besides the kick. Because to be honest, I still have to figure out what to do with the kick and the bass. But this song is basically done. You're gonna see the finishing touches of this track. It's really cool. I love it. How this track actually started real quick. I'll tell you was I took the vocals from "Wanted by You," the song that I wrote for the Harry the Cat project, and I actually streamed a lot of that live, making that track too. Um, I took the vocals from that and made up a vocal chop out of that. I made a vocal chop instrument with the simpler, and yeah, I went from there. So I built the whole song around that simple idea, and also I had a lot of similarities to that Wolfgang Gardner song because I really wanted it to kind of feel like that song. So anyway, here's the track. Let's resample the bass here and see what we're getting. I want to group all of these together. And we're just going to 88. 88. Okay, so let's try this again. You know what I'm going to do? Let's grab a clipper. The best free clipper on the market here is... Oh, shit. Let's undo that. Let's just clip this right here. Okay. What we're going to do here is not use a clipper. That's the wrong tool. Maybe we could try a limiter, but I think we're going to have the same result. Let's just test that theory real quick. It's a bit more transparent. I like it. We're going to go with it. Okay, so now let's try recording from here. Oh, I love it. I love it. I can do something like this. Oh no, it needs to be low. Okay. Where's the kick? Let's grab the kick and bring it into the mix. Resample everything. We're just going to resample it. I don't know if those cancellations are going to matter because it doesn't sound like it's hitting less. This is where we could try that RingMod sidechain plugin that I downloaded. It's ours. There we go. We're going to put this on the bass group. And maybe this will. Sidechain. What's the kick drums? 73, 70. So we're going to put this in 70. This is something kind of new that I learned, I guess, that people have been doing for a while, but I'm not sure that it works the way that people think it works. It's not always I hear stuff. Whoa. That really made a difference. I hear it though, it's not transparent. Is there a way I can like mix it in? Let's try it again. It's not transparent. It's too much. Is there a way maybe I should mix this in parallel? You know what I mean? But what's that gonna do? It's not gonna do anything to the shape. I need it to... Man, this is really pissing me off that Melda plugins don't... You want to see what happens when I... No, you guys don't want to go through me opening everything else up again. What if I just think it's too aggressive? Should I like push it now, or like what should I like? Hold on, I got an idea. Cause like, what am I really doing here? I mean, it all kind of fits. Let me just see if I can make this more of just a bass. I should probably like... Let's just try some stuff. Just try it, you know? I don't know if I like this sound. But here's the thing. Does it sound like that? Okay, so what if we just do something like this? Let's try, see what that waveform looks like. Hey! Okay. I don't know if I like this part. Oh. That's just the okay, okay. I'm liking this waveform. Okay, so let me shut this off now. This is interesting. Look at the waveform here. Now we're going to compare, right? Watch this. Look at how much more headroom I'm gaining using that method. Ring mod sidechain. Wow. Who'd have thunk? Now, I'm blending it in a little bit. I'm kind of just even with it, really, 50-50. But it's giving me a lot more headroom. And I'm feeling much better about how that waveform looks, even with these minor cancellations here, because it doesn't sound... No, without that. Now, we could try something else, which is what I'm going to do. I always try everything, just in case. You know what I mean? So, this is the easy one. It's another one you just set up with isotope. And I prefer to do this on almost all my mixes. And I think that a lot of electronic producers, or whoever you want to call them, artists, are cheating when they say their mixes are... or their masters are -6 LUFS, because I got some proof. I'm gonna make a video here on that, but let's just take this down at 100 Hertz. Dynamic sidechain external, And then we'll do the same group. 88. 88 bitches! Okay, so now we have a couple different versions here. And see, this looks about the same. Let's try it again. I'm going to try it from the beginning. Why? Now let's turn everything off. Let's just record. And that's with the ring mod sidechain. I don't like that sound. Maybe we just like tone it down. Oh, I know why. We gotta make a dummy track. I'm an idiot. So what a dummy track is it's a muted track. I'm an idiot. Why did I put this in the sidechain? Why did... Yeah, 73. It was 74 this time. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Now, a ring mod sidechain may work better with a dummy track. I have not tried that, and it just occurred to me that this might be the solution for that problem. I just don't like the weird clicks and pops it's giving me. I mean, maybe that's how it's supposed to be, but I don't think so. Let me just see what I'm getting here. That's perfect. There. Now let's try see what the waveform looks like. No. No. We're just soloing this out. That is much better. Look at that. So, I mean, while ring mod sidechain is a cool little trick, I wouldn't use it every time. And in this case, I don't use it. I want to use this, and I want to maybe tighten this up a bit. Let's see what that looks like. Let's do something about this kick. Nope, that's not doing it. I just think there's too much bite. Do something like this. Wait, I can go into vital. Let's go in vital. And let's go to effects. No, you got distortion on. Let's just turn on the mix. Okay, okay. Yeah, that looks real nice. Man. Okay. So, I've got a good bass sound now. Yes, I added guitar to this one. Yeah. Okay, so now what I want to do is, because this bass sound is like one thing, right? One unit. I'm going to resample these two together. All right, so we're going to do that right now, and I'm going to just solo these. We're going to put a new track in this group. In this group, I will put a new track, and it will be recording the group. 90 group. All right, so now I'm recording this group. Okay, so now I can mute this, mute that. Mute this even. And now I've got one bass track that is exactly the same through the entirety. And I can just copy and paste that. So now... And so now I'm freezing all of my other MIDI instruments right now that are being played at the time. Just because MIDI instruments don't really replicate the exact same sound. But if I freeze them... new trick. Ableton has a method where you can freeze just using a shortcut now. It's Shift, Option, Command, F, which I'm going to do. And it's just going to boom. See, just like that. Okay, so I'm freezing these tracks to make them audio. Now all I'm doing is basically freezing them first. Then I'm going to go through, duplicate each one individually, mute the original, and then flatten the new one. And I'm going to do this for all these MIDI tracks. Basically, they're going to be audio, so I can see the audio. And uh-oh. My stream is... Oh, it must have been my internet. Okay, so I'm going to double these now. I'm almost done with the entire track here. This is basically... We're going to listen to it, too. I want to listen to them after this. You know what I mean? So anyway. While my phone internet is... It looks like we're still going. I haven't dropped any frames. As you can see, there's a lot going on here. I'm doubling anything that is a frozen MIDI track, minimizing it, and then just duplicating these, flattening these. This way, if I ever need to change anything about the audio, I can, and I have access to do so. Just trying to minimize what's not necessary and get it out of the way. You know what I mean? If that's not necessary. That is necessary. That's necessary. We are basically done. Those are necessary. Okay. Everything is MIDI. Its MIDI is now frozen and flattened. And we can work with it in audio format. What a treat. What a treat. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to it from the beginning. I'll try to zoom in where important parts are. Crowd sweep. Really Wolfgang Gardner feeling right now. Yeah. I should probably mention that there's this really big thunderstorm happening right where I'm at, and I hope my power doesn't go out. All right, let's just put it that way. I hope it doesn't go out. I just ended up. My girlfriend texted me. Her work got slammed. She's a server, and she all the power went out in our hometown or where we're living right now, and it's really funny. Anyway, I think this song is done. I'm really liking this part right here, especially here. We need to change something about this, how the build starts. I'm just gonna have to do that. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Let's bring it up to 0. Hey! Okay, so the trick to this build, where I'm like slowly raising everything right here, I'm only doing it to 3 sounds, and along with all the other risers and stuff. Okay, so while that's happening, the drums are speeding up, obviously. But while that's going on, you need this to be playing in the background. I tried to do this a whole bunch of different ways. Trust me. I wish I had this on film too, like, cause where is it? So without that. See, it's like a guitar solo is to a rhythm section. You know what I mean? It still makes sense most of the time, even though you got this riser that's like pitched and like building. You don't want. I realize when you have long risers like that, you don't want the whole production to be pitched up. You need something to keep the rhythm, just like how I say harmonies. Like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. You just need something to keep the rhythm. There's so many similarities to making electronic music compared to like making other music as well. And it's not just one vocal that's doing that. I got this. It's like a Z sound. Like Zed would use this. You know what I mean? Pair it with the vocals and it sounds incredible. Just like something he used in that song, The Middle, with, you know, a bunch of... That sound? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna export it. We're gonna run it through my mastering chain. And the reason this song is originally called Chop is because I was just trying to make a vocal chop instrument, and it turned into a track. So I will always 032. We're in 032. Oh yeah, 032. Okay, so real quick, I want to mention how I name my productions, or like name the versions of exports when I'm exporting, or in any case. Okay, so like what I like to do specifically, let me open a folder. Okay, let me get the right folder because I'm going to show it on screen. Okay, so this project is called Chop, as for vocal chop, all right? There's a bunch of different things in there. I have it set to date modified, all right? So all these different exports are like not different versions of the master, and some of them are. Some of them, you know, I have the mix and the master. You can see there's the mix, there's the master. And then sometimes like I'll have like the master, then I did a couple different versions of the mix I didn't like. And so like if I go up on a master, how do I say this? If I go up a number, like let's just say it's mix 17, right? And I change something in the I export something in the master, and then I change something about the master, it'll then be master 18. And then when I go back into the mix, if I'm going to change something else, it'll end up being mix 19. You know, I just keep going up in numbers as to not get confused. And numbers are arbitrary anyways. Who the hell cares, right? Mix revision .1a, like who the fuck? No. Just put a fucking number on it and make it consecutive. Like that. I think people think way too hard about things, and it doesn't need to be that perfect. Speaking of perfect, let's open the mastering session. No, for real though. This is one of my best songs, at least I think. I say that on every song that I make too. So I mean, they're all kind of like my babies, you know. Like I put a lot of heart and soul into every single one of these songs when I'm making them, and I really hope people enjoy them as much as I do. Because I mean, it's not just about me making music. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, that's why I make music. I like to make music. You know, I like to make music. That's why I do it. If you like to make music, please explain what your favorite part about making music is. Freeze this. And, you know, I like to think that music brings people together. What just happened? I gained headroom. And now it might be too quiet. Hold on. Yeah, I can push it to dB. Let's go back in and push it to dB. You know what I mean? So this is like where I'm talking about, like when now I'm on to mix whatever it is, 33. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be mix 33. And so once I'm done with mix 33, I'll bring it in here, and now it'll be master 33, even though we never had a master 32. You see what I'm saying? You don't got to make things complicated. It's very simple. Come on, Ableton, you just had it open. Look, I got so much more headroom. I wonder what that buildup is right there. Maybe I can clip that off before bringing it into the master. See, looking at the waveform is definitely useful. And I think it's this. Are you going to load, piece of junk? There's no audio effects on it. Well, of Course it's like that then. Let's see what it looks like on the resampler. Damn! Do I want to take the volume down on that part, or do I want to just... So what I could do is I could just... We'll do this. Make it a... We'll Command J it. What? Why would you do this to me? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. See, you just got to try different things. And if it doesn't work out, you try another thing. That's how I get things sounding exactly the way I hear them in my head. So I didn't take the bass down, I just took the volume down. Okay, now let's really push this. So now we're going to push it into the limiter now too. I'm going to grab everything in the hook because that is what sounds best right now. Everything focused on just the way it sounds right now. Everything in this section has to turn up. Turn up! I have a feeling like a whole Can I turn it up even louder? Shit. I'm going to. And yes, there's like electric guitar playing like the entire time in this track. I really went hard in the paint with the electric guitar for this one. I don't know why. Sometimes I just need some guitar in my life, if you know what I mean. Is the problem here? Is this like... And the problem is... Record that. Let's see what that sounds like. Yes, I saved it. Because this is the one. This is where the mix is just right. Yeah, buddy. Yes. That's the one. 33. All right. All right. All right. I'm happy. I am going to make a song every week, apparently. So, yeah. So basically, I have made... Damn, I've made like a song every week or two for the past while, and I haven't released anything. This is my 18th unreleased Harry the Cat track. So I've shown most of them here live, creating them, and I should do like a listening party one of these days, huh? I don't know who would listen, but you guys seem to like what I'm doing. Anyway, let's run this through the mastering chain again. I'm so excited. I'm super hungry, too. Oh, yes. Grip has a bunch of new tracks coming out. One on the 14th of every month. I think it's incredible. We have been pumping out tracks for a long time together. And I'm going to text him right now while I'm waiting. Where is... Alright. We're open again. Now let's bring this in and look at the waveform again. It's probably going to be different. Now let's set our clipper. Yep. You see what I'm talking about? That's a good... Yes. Okay, I lost some loudness doing those changes because I wanted to really push this. Let's finish this first. It's getting a little high pitched and stuff. I'm like making my ears bleed. All right, so as you can see, it's a little bit more dynamic than it was before. I'll show you in a second. We'll go back and forth. See how thick it is compared to this? And you can see that we might need to use a lot more upwards compression to get it to be that same level. So let's listen to see what we got now. We're mastering it. Let's turn this way the fuck down. Holy shit. I'll turn it down for you guys too. That's a track right there. Okay, so what I'm listening for is the right level of volume from each transition, because that really makes or breaks like a professional sounding mix. If you can nail that, like that alone will improve your mixes tenfold. And now we're onto the mastering part, the ozone part of it, I guess you could say. Okay, let's get into the thick of it here. Yeah, I like 7.2. No musical content. Good. Damn. This song is good. This song is good. Okay, so we're going to actually label this what this is. The way Oh, Harry, how about this? Harry the cat, the way it goes. Okay, so that's the name of the song after the the song that I took the chord progression from, called "The Way It Was," and it's got a way cooler lick for like a synth lick than I do for my vocal chop. I mean, his synth lick is way cooler than what I do for my lead instrument type thing in this track. I mean, I wish I could play it without getting copyright claim, but you know, go listen to that song. It's like made in 2010. It's 14 years old. I feel old, man. Man, that's so old. I don't even know what I was doing in 2010. Oh, I do. I know what I was doing in 2010. I think I'm going to tell you what I was doing in 2010. I wasn't recording, I'll tell you that much. Um, I was on a hiatus. Well, I mean, I did have my studio kind of chopped down. I mean, I was okay. I wasn't recording anymore, but I was still in the music industry, if that makes any sense. I had some remnants left over from a past life that I was managing bands at the time. Can we like load RX? Like, what is the dealio, bro? I just want to see how many luffs we lost. Probably in the 10 range. 11. Ugh. See, but because of all of this emptiness right here, and I could go back into the mix and push this really loud right here, but then it's not going to have that same build effect. Like, listen to this. Seamless. This mix calls for a dynamic master. I'm sorry, but it does. I'm going to push this a little bit harder, but not by much. We are going to try to just push just the verses a little bit more, but if we can't get it, we can't get it. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I'll probably get to -10, and that's fine. Anyway,